I don't know if the ads are over or not. I refreshed my the stream manager page for Twitch and everything disappeared, so I don't know if there's ads or not. But yeah. Hello, welcome. Today's an art day, and I'm gonna be making some Sprite Fortnite squishy keychains. They're called Sprites, but my mind refers them as squishies. So, I think this is pretty good for volume-wise. Man, dude, I don't know. I'm horrible with the volume. It looks like it's fine. Maybe not. Maybe I should like just turn it down just a tad bit. I don't know. I don't know. I am using normal mic today, so yeah, let's get to it. Hello there. Welcome in. Oh, I don't need the thingy anymore. I forgot about this. I don't have a dog cam either. Everything is just kind of put away. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. I don't know if you guys are the top right corner of the like help Chubbs get his ultrasound. Forgot to take that off. But I am still waiting for a call from the vet on news of his ultrasound. So if they happen to call me midstream and you guys see me frantically disappearing, you know, that's probably why. So, where's my... There it is. I am cold in the house right now. It's freezing. But yeah, okay. So yesterday I did, what's up, Raven? How you doing? How you doing on this fine Monday? Happy Monday. I did a test run with the punk Sprite, and it came out pretty well. Made it like a tad big, but essentially the end result is gonna be this over here. So hopefully once I finish some of the drawings, I'll move over to like the art desk. Oh, did I put it backwards? Oh, it's a double side. I didn't know that. Anyways, you're supposed to get like this. You guys see that? Focus. It's not focusing, but you get a little keychain. Plus, out of oh god, some sort of clay that I can't forget or can't remember. Making like little star charms for it too, to add a little razzle dazzle to your life, you know. But yeah, that's gonna be the end result. You messaged me in Discord? You did? Why is your name different on Discord? That's funny. You don't have to answer that, by the way. Hold on. Alrighty, Raven, you are set to go, my friend. It's cute. Thank you. Thank you. It's the end result. Starters. I had to, like, really figure it out. And then, obviously, buy the stuff, so... So I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 5 of them. I started 5, and I'm gonna see how far that takes me. So we're gonna do... I think this is the water one. Yeah, it's the water dude. We're gonna turn that off so I can see it. You were gonna change your Twitch name, but you didn't want to confuse. I see, I see. I mean, technically speaking, you kind of already did it to me once. So... I'm gonna try to be as like simplistic as I possibly can. I don't like how this is coming out. God damn it. How do I want to do this? Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I like that, it's fine. Okay, the problem is now, it's the, what if I do... What if I do... Hold on, I got a big brain here. I got a big brain, what do I gotta do? What does thou need to do? What if I... Flip, use the same color that I have? It kind of ends right there. Then I kind of just... But it doesn't... Okay. We'll do this, that, and then we blend. It... Hello, Brianna. How you doing today on this fine Monday morning? Afternoon, sorry. Afternoon. I like this, but I don't like it. I think it's because I can see the line and I don't like that. Or... I could just wait until after, you know? I could just wait. Just wait until after and then blend it afterwards. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So then, the next step would be... Here. Oh, look at that. And then we'll do white. There! Look at that! Look at that. Alright. I could go above and beyond and do... Let's see how this will go. Oh, that's... Hey, Brianna for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. What if I do this? No, but I wanna... What if I duplicate and then do this and then But then it's gonna do that. I don't want to do that, man. It's so lame. Okay, I have a vision. I just made the line too thick. Because, you know, it's a water Sprite. You gotta reflect the water. You gotta do it. It's just part of the do, you know? Okay, I like that. That's not too bad. But now the thing is that I gotta do this one. I think it was blue in here, so I'll add blue to kind of just help me have stuff to blend. I don't like that, but you know what? Whatever, man. It works. I'll work on it later. So then the next step would be... I should have done this all in sections, and I didn't. I could technically leave it like this. To give it the water effect. Ish. To give the illusion. So what I can do is I already have my highlights. I could just do a darker blue and go... kind of like that, but I want it on the, what if I do this? I'll mess with it later. But yeah, look at that. Dude, we got our Fortnite squishy, man. We got our number uno squishy. So then what I'm going to do now... Oh, wait, no, I'm not done yet. That's a lie. We would have to do this color. Good thing this one's easy, though. Okay, now I count that as done. So then now what I'm gonna do is essentially kind of just oop. And then we're gonna blend this in a little bit. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the lines a little bit better. I like it a tad bit better. I don't know why. There's just something about it that I like a little bit more. Like, I don't know why. I like that a lot more than the original. I think because of that, I'm just gonna leave it. So then, since I am leaving this now, we can skedaddle with that one. Put the background back in. We are gonna actually include one of my templates that's somewhere in here. And then I have to go back to here because I was gonna use that background circle template to let's see. Bam. Okay, and then essentially this little guy. Not bad. Not bad. I noticed that in the... What if I duplicate it? Make it more solid. It's definitely better. Wait. Bam! Now we got our squishies, so now all I gotta do is put it in a grouping. And then duplicate it like 7 more times. And then our template's ready. Bam! Look at that. Now our template's done. And we got the Fortnite squishies. You're playing Hogwarts Legacy? That's all good. It's all good. Play your game. Thanks for lurking. We love the music, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. It's who is this? Elder Bard. You should listen to him on Spotify. He's got a good vibe. Okay, so Sprite, the water one is done, so now we're gonna move on to the fire dude. So, if I remember correctly, orange was on top. Actually, on the bottom. that. I like that. Okay, so I don't know if I have a fire brush. Elements? I do have a flame brush. Let's see, I am curious how this is like. We'll do it on top. Ooh, okay. I mean, he's not that much on fire, but I can. Kind of do something like this a little bit. So he is the little fire sprite. I'm pretty sure it's not that exaggerated, but I like it. I think I'm gonna... I like that. I like that. It has its own little... I think I'm exaggerating it a little too much, but you know what? He is like the fire sprite, so... add him like a little like... You know? Okay. So we did that. Now for his eyes... Actually, I'll put it underneath. He's got white. Oop. Still using the, That is humongous. Why is it turning both of them white, though? Okay, we'll just try this. I think the details are not going to be that bad. And I believe this is black. Right? No, now that I think about it, where's the, is it black? It is black, okay. Okay. Okay, so that's him right there. If I turn off the background, it's a little fire dude. So I think with the, I'm gonna do do this. Clipping mask. We are gonna do this. Because I do want this to kind of match it. Then it kind of stops right there, and then I'll take this color and kind of just add to it. So then, when I do this, it kind of blends in just a tad bit. I like it. I like it. I kind of want to add a little bit of clipping mask. I kind of want to add a little bit of yellow to the top. No, I don't like that. That's too much. Is this on repeat? Or as in, like, did we already, like, blitz through the whole... I didn't want to do that. It's funny because, like, this specific person has a good playlist, right? Don't get me wrong, good playlist. But they all sound the same, like, same-ish. So I'm like, did we already just go through, like, his whole thing? However, this is nice. But I kind of want some Oblivion in here. Some Bethesda. We can do, where to go? Where is it? Probably turn this up a tad bit louder. Actually, or maybe it's me. I'm the problem. I have my thing too low. But I'm kind of in the mood for some Bethesda, some Jeremy Soule. I don't know how to say his last name. Okay, just to add a little. Yeah, good enough. You can tell it's the little fire spirit. Sprite, squishy thing. Okay, can I... If I paste, will it do the same circle? Hell yeah! We'll do insert photo. I need the... I like it. I like it. Not bad. Not bad. Put these together. Alright, now the fire sprite is done. I deleted a whole ass layer, huh? Oh, I never finished a layer. Bam! Now the fire sprites are good to go. So then we're gonna move on to Mr. Ducky. We got Mr. Ducky right here. Okay. So okay. How do I want to do this? So we'll start with this color. We'll just okay. I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of do different shades. Trying to think like how do I want to like shading wise, where do I want like the shade to be? I think no, maybe I should just do it all around. Let's see, can I do one here, flipping mask? Kind of something like this, just a little bit, just to give him some sort of like volume, I guess. So he's just not a flat character. I could also probably afterwards, but I'll probably change the line too. But I'll should I do that now or after? Let's see. We will do it. I'll do it now. We will do clipping mask on this one, so that way... Oh, yay! Oh, fire. Hold on, I gotta see where it's at. What is it called? Alright, it is not by me, it's in... Irvine-ish? Like right outside of it. So I'm gonna turn off notifications and go back. If it lets me. Okay. Okay. I got 23 minutes before I gotta run another 3-minute ad. So, what was I doing? I was doing this. Okay. Damn, I knew it. Okay. Oh, is this a different one? It is, that's why. Okay. Hold on. One at a time! So then we will... But... It works. Best promotion. Not on my watch. Okay. And then what I'll do is probably, where am I? So I would say he's done it's, you know, he's done, but now I have to do the, what do you call it, the bill? His beak, essentially. So instead of, can I just, oh, okay. What if I do a deeper shade, kind of like that? And then we'll go back here to this color. That way, I can do that. Then, if I want to take it to the next step, it's not gonna work because it's underneath it. So what if I, okay, what if I do this? Kinda don't want to do the lip, I guess, because it kind of, for me, it looks fine. See, like, it can work, and then it's like, I don't know if I like that. Or if I could just have it normal. I might just have it super, just normal, nothing to it. Because it just, yeah. Okay, so here we will do this black though, because that's the color of his sunglasses. Dude, not gonna lie, this makes me want to play some Skyrim. This makes me want to play some Skyrim. Do Skyrim challenge run. Okay, so the next thing is that okay. So it's sunglasses, right? So it needs that tint. So I'm gonna try something here. So it gives off the shade, which looks pretty damn perfect. So then now what I'm gonna do is essentially I'm gonna finish his eyes. I just don't remember the color of his eyes. It's okay. It's just your standard black with white. Okay. Okay. Kinda want to do better on his scar. So, with his scar, I'll do this, and then I'll do a clipping mask. That way, and I used this one. So I think I'm gonna do this color, but make it a tad bit darker to kind of give it the. We'll try that first. Question is, I don't really know how his scar looks. I don't know if it's one way or if it's another or if it's in the middle. Might be in the middle. Let me try it in the middle. So that means I probably need to do smaller and then just kind of just do it like that and then kind of just It's not great, but you know what? It's definitely something. Also, I can't hear the music. What song is playing? One that I can't hear. I can't hear shit? Try that. Alright, but we got the Mr. Ducky. did I just do this wrong? Just good. I love it when it's like, oh, you want to do this and this and this and this. So, merge down. Merge down. We're gonna take all that. There we go. And then we're just gonna erase. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna paste. Should have our thing. Yep. And then we're gonna add our template somewhere. Okay. How much time do I got? I got 13 minutes. Got 13 minutes before another ad break. So I'm gonna try and like change up this schedule. I think beforehand, before all the events and all that stuff, I was doing Monday, Thursday, and Friday stream days. I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit, but like Mondays are gonna be like art days, like stream art days. Thursdays are gonna be my like Bethesda whatever challenge I'm doing. So like the current challenge is Oblivion Remastered. Essentially it's an achievement run, but with extra BS. As in there's two mods where I'm constantly being hunted. So that will like continue on Thursdays, and then on Fridays would be Fortnite days. I think I'm gonna test that out, see how that does. If I want to do more, then obviously it will stay. So Tuesday and Wednesdays are obviously free. So if I do well, or if people find me interesting enough, I might be motivated to do more days out of the week. Okay. The next one was the little Earth Sprite. This is what he looks like. He just looks like he looks like he's been traumatized. Not gonna lie. Like he's seen some stuff. He's traumatized. So, with this one... I'm gonna start with the bottom. What? So I kind of want to add a little bit more color to the bottom. So I think what I'm going to do is essentially bring... Oh, shoot. I didn't want to do that at all. Kind of just add a tad bit more highlight to him. So we're going to... Why is it doing that? Huh. See, it's so weird. It gives like the it reminds me of like oh, what is it called? The starlights? No. There's like lights in the sky and you normally see them in like freaking, I don't know, Antarctica, you know, like the little God, I want to say Starry Nights, but that's like a freaking painting. I think that's good of like I think oh shit. I think I'm okay with that. How it looks. Okay, and then what I'll do up here is that I need this color. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do the whole thing, and then I'll add the branches. Okay. Well, let's like this. We'll do this right. Oh, it's not gonna let me because of the Okay. Okay. If I go back here, and this way. You get the idea, right? You can tell that's a tree, right? Yeah, the idea's there. Yeah. Okay, next step is gonna be his actual face. We're gonna group that together because that's done. Basic color is just gonna be gray, and then we're gonna work our way there. This might be too much. Excuse me. Okay, perfect. Also, I got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes to finish this. Not really, though. So, oh, how... He's rock. And I'm not really good at making rock. At least drawing rock. How do I want to do this? How do I want to approach it? Insert photo. Where is he? Where is he? See, like, he's very, like, rocky. I don't want to put that much detail. I just want to put enough to where you're like, oh yeah, it's the Earth sprite. What I can do. Okay, I'm gonna add this to the thing because I'm gonna have him as a reference. What I can do is essentially not put every single thing, but like if I take this color and go up here, kind of like almost not mimic, but like, so like there's some shading. Ah, shoot. We're gonna do clipping mask. So like obviously like this cuts. And honestly, it's not black either. It's kind of like this. Kind of cuts here. Then there's kind of like a thing, and then it kind of goes here, here, here. It's not gonna be exact, but if I can get the point across, then it kind of goes here. And then kind of goes that way. But it's not, it's like not curvy though. It's a rock. Then it kind of goes up here, and then it kind of, and then I'm just gonna cut it right there. I think I could work with this if I just make it more straight, I guess. What if I try this instead? What if I do this? That looks so much better. Kind of like that. See, now you can like kind of see some like dimension going on. I don't want to put, but I should, now I'm like, I should put some of the highlights to help with the forehead, so that way you know. So, okay. So then so I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna give it some light, and then it seems like up here, here, and then it kind of goes down that way. Like if I could just give it a little spraz or dazzle. So then it's like obviously whatever there's shadow, there's always a light to it. So it's like now I gotta apply that to this to give it the shadow it needs. So that way essentially it just works. I don't. Okay, it's better, but the shading is gonna be so tiny on this. Actually, what if instead of me shading it, what if I do the blur? Okay, I have an idea. Well, okay. What if I duplicate this? Duplicate. The bottom gets blurred out. And then, let's see. Kind of gives it the glowy effect though. I don't know if I like that. But I feel like you need that. I feel like it works. I feel like it works enough. But I'm like, it's too bright. Okay, so then what if I take this? See, it's still too... Why is my brush just being so... Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I might just leave it. I might leave it. I'm hoping maybe like the mask can kind of like... No, I hate it. Now, like, looking at it, like, on screen from, like, a somewhat distance, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't like this. And then the question is like, okay, why don't you like it? And I'm like, I think it's 'cause it's too flat. Okay, so now I'm like, okay, what if I added that? Now the thing is, oh, I added it on the wrong one. Sheesh. What if I duplicate this one? I don't see it being blurred out though. Okay, that looks a little bit better. That kind of gives it somewhat more dimension to it. It's like, could it be better? Sure, but I'm kind of like, like over it in a sense. I'm happy with the way it is, so I don't want to keep like messing with it, and then it just looks bad, you know? But I do have to take, or I have to run a 3-minute ad, so we are gonna be right back. We're gonna take a 3-minute ad. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and yeah, see y'all in 3 minutes. Enjoy some Oblivion tunes. Alrighty, and we're back. Welcome back. I had to pee really bad, turns out. Let me make sure this isn't too loud, which I don't think it is. Nah, I should be fine. We'll put it right here. However, if the music is too loud, please let me know. Is it this one? Nope, it's this one. Bam, we're back. We are back. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I think that like the rock formation looks pretty well. I'm just gonna leave it. I ain't gonna mess with it anymore. It's good. If you guys don't know that it's an earth sprite, then I'm sorry. Alrighty, so just gonna do that because that's done. Now we're gonna do the mask. So essentially, we are gonna switch from this to this. Holy crap, holy, that was huge. I like how it's playing all of the combat songs. Like as if I'm like I should be preparing for my life right now. Okay, this one I did lay it out a little bit better. So we are gonna do. Kind of want to do not so much darker brown. So we're gonna go here, here, and then I kind of want it to be. I don't know. I don't know how I want it to be. Let's see, I'm just gonna start messing around. What if I... Oh, that's right. It's, you know what? I can actually... I'm gonna try this.
You're fired!
How am I fired? Skaggle, what are you doing? I can do this. How you doing, Skaggle? Aren't you supposed to be at work right now? Ooh, I don't like that at all. How about that? Not gonna lie, this is kind of terrifying. Kind of just those eyes. And I didn't realize that this guy right here is supposed to be the big ol' Earth sprite from I don't know, like 3 chapters ago or seasons ago in Fortnite, like the big ones that you would like rarely find. That's supposed to be it, and I had no idea. Like, respectfully speaking, it's kind of creepy. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. So then I also want to do this.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, I don't like that extra. What about that? No, there's something about this. How do I want to go about this? Lizard. Lizard. I do plan on making a mug rug of the lizard. It's gonna be like a big one though, so that way like the proportion is kind of worth it. But he's gonna be a mug rug soon. I think what I'm gonna do. Okay, hold on. So prepare yourselves to see the famous lizard as a mug rug. Or maybe you'll see it on stream. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, how about that? Does that look better? You know what? I kinda like how it is. I don't want to blend it. Like I like the way it is. I feel like there's enough just there to give you the illusion that it's like wood and like depth. So I'm gonna leave it alone. However, okay, so his eyes are actually black. I mean, but look at that though, dude. That thing is just like staring into your soul, dude. It's terrifying. This one here stares into your soul, but there's like some sort of cuteness to it. Like you just accept your fate. This one, terrifying. Like this is what like when you're sleeping at night, right? You don't want to have your toes over the bed because it's gonna get you, you know? Or if you look underneath your bed. This right here is gonna be looking right at you. It's accurate. Dude, it's terrifying. Okay, so I'm just gonna add on to this. I'm not gonna add anything. We'll do. So then what I can do is I can blur it out. Kind of like that. And then add some... I don't know if it'll let me. Let me see. Yeah, I can. You can barely see it, but... Yeah, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Okay, so the next thing was, it was actually this, and I used watercolor for it, and I got this color right here. Like, I'm not gonna go anywhere. It's definitely like theirs is more vibrant, but I mean, I feel like you can see it, so I'm just like, it works. The last part is the top part, because he has like moss growing and some, and he's got a little leaf. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna kind of cover that, then I'm gonna clip mask. Kind of want to see the watercolor. We'll do basic green, and then we'll kind of see how it. I'm gonna see. I gotta see how it is. Hold on. I also don't like this paintbrush. Like, I'm not trying to go accurate, but I just want it to be close enough. I guess. Yeah, I don't like it. I think because I changed the size of it. I don't know. I don't like this. Let's see. Bring it down just a bit. However, there is different shades of it, so I gotta go darker now. I feel like I'm just covering the whole thing. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know. Okay, what if I blend it by using the same... The same... Nah, because it kind of loses that, the roughness. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that, honestly. I mean... It's not great, but I guess you can tell that it's moss-ish, or like some sort of grass. But then the last step is to just add a little leaf. We're gonna do standard green, and it's just kind of, oh. Of course. I should have done the green line last, the dark green. Because now it's gonna kind of get blended in, but let's see. I like it. It's adorable little leaf. It's got a little leaf on him. Boom! So if we take away the image, I forgot about his hands. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. His hands are fine. I like his little leaf. I made his little leaf cute. I don't know. I like it. Okay. Now this one doesn't look like it's gonna come after your toes at night. This one looks adorable. Scary, but it's still adorable. So I call. What is this? I like it. I like it though. It came out good. I like it. So we're just gonna merge that down. Anything else that needs to merge? Nope. And then we're just gonna put all that together. We're gonna paste. Oh, did I lose my thing? We're gonna copy, gallery, put back here, paste. Then we're gonna insert a photo. We're gonna find our template. I think I just passed it. Nope. Boom. Question is though, is it straight? Like right there. Right there is pretty good. Now I'm gonna make it a tiny bit smaller. Because I know when I cut this, I don't want anything to be left out. So, boom. And we got our little earth sprite. So now I'm gonna merge. And then we're gonna duplicate this. And now we're gonna put it in groups and duplicate that. So I believe after this one, it's the ghost sprite. And then after that, I think I did half of the squishies or the sprites. So then what I'll do is that I'm gonna probably turn off the screen so that way I can email all the images to myself, so then I can like download it on my computer and then print it out. And then we move on to the art table and get it done. 3, 4, 5, and 7. Oh. Alright, now we got our little earth sprite squishies. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, it came out good. I feel like I did a pretty decent job on this one. Yeah. Alright, on to the last one. Which is the ghost sprite. I think it's a ghost. I think. Okay, so... I will start with this one. Okay, then I'll probably add some highlight to it. Should probably do that. Probably do... Oh, I added it to the... it's fine. Again, it's adding so much of the, Okay, I'm turning it back on to shuffle. Let's see. Kind of don't like how this came out. Let's see. It's very like streaky. I don't like that. Okay, that's a little bit better. I mean, you can tell there's something there. It's not as, like, bam, in your face. But it's definitely there. Alright, so now I think I'm just gonna... sorry. Merge this down. You know what? I can merge this down too and then probably try to fix this. Let's see. Kinda give it some things. Yeah, good enough. Alright, go with this one. We were doing this one. Okay, the problem is I should do... It's very, like... If I do that, okay, and then... So it's kinda... So there's one here. Should I do a clipping mask on this one? Try it. Clipping. So there's one there. There's one in the middle. And it's not gonna let me because of the Okay, what if I just... No, but I need that. How... My brain is having such a major brain fart right now. I don't know how I want to do this. What if I merged this down? Okay, no. Then why was I having issues earlier? Okay. So then we'll duplicate it. Or add another layer. Clipping mask. And then, because there's one up here. There's one in the middle. And then there's like one up here. Kind of like that. Kind of like... Maybe like this. Like this. And like that. I feel like that's wrong. But, whatever. Okay. I need the reference. Insert photo. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. So, I did it wrong. It's drawing fabric. I can do it, but I hate it so much. Okay. We're gonna clear this. Clear it. This one on the right isn't, why can't you guys see it? Oh, cause clipping mask, it's more shadow than highlight, so... Okay, if I just blend this all in, it should be fine. And there's kind of like a shadow here, too. Okay, I think I got this. I think I got it. I got 30 minutes before I gotta run another ad. Let's see, so kind of bring this up a tad bit. It's too... I don't like how it's burnt. Like, it's very... I don't know, it's just weird. Like, streaky. Ooh, you know what? I have a blending brush. Let me see if I can find that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Drawing, painting, watermark. Blending brush. We're gonna try you. Dude, much better. Kind of. Doesn't give me like the it's too big. Dude, I don't know. I don't like how it's blending. It's not blending the way I want. It's oh, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, so the illusion is starting to become there, but it just needs to... no, okay, no, it's there, I see it from a distance. But it's still, like, You're gonna hop off, go to sleep? Alrighty, Raven. Well, thanks for stopping in. I'll see you on the next stream. Wonder if I can just... I think that's kind of gonna be as good as I get. It's there, it's kind of like more realistic, I guess. And I could always... It's better. Better. Okay, I think that's what's happening is that it's because everything else has highlights, but like the rest of it, right? So I think if I kind of add a little bit more to it everywhere else, I think it kind of just balances out, which I'm starting to see, which kind of looks nice. So if I think I'm gonna leave it like that though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright, so then what I'm gonna do is merge down. Merge down. We're gonna do the eyes now. So they're kind of red though, are they not? And then, like, what happens is that, oh, is it a different color? Okay, or just not. Okay, so then with this, oh, I don't know, should I blur it out? Let me see, if I blur it out, yeah, I'm gonna blur it out. It kind of gives like that glow to it. And then I think that's pretty much it. I think, yeah, I ain't gonna add anything else to it. Yeah, there we go. So we got our, what do you call this? The ghost sprite. So then essentially I do paste, insert a photo, look for that one photo that I need. Yeah, look at that. It's terrifying. But we did it. Okay, so then merge down. Bam! Alright, now we got the ghost sprites. And it's done. Donezo. So, I'm gonna email this to myself, print it out, and all of that fancy stuff. Let me see. I should turn on the printer now. While that's happening, I mean, I have 20 minutes left and I feel bad, but I mean, I'm gonna run another 3-minute ad. That way I don't have to like worry about switching screens, and you know, you guys don't get a blank screen, and then hopefully I can, you know, get all this done within 3 minutes. So I'll still be, I don't know, I'll be here, I'll just be printing stuff. Yeah, we're just, you know, just gonna print stuff. So I'm gonna blast some Skyrim music in your ear holes, so enjoy. Okay, we're back. I mean, I've been here the entire time. But like the printer is yelling at me. They're like, "Hey, hey, we need more ink." I'm like, "Can you just do the job that I'm telling you to do, which is print out my shit?" But we're almost done here. We're almost done. We're about non-halfway, so kind of just depends on how the printer prints and how quickly it prints and how many times it yells at me to let me know that it's running low on ink. Let's see, normal, shrink to fit, glossy, 8.5. But however, it looks pretty fine, honestly. And I'll show you guys once all this stuff is done. I am currently printing out the Earth Sprite. I just need to print out the Ghost Sprite, and we are skedaddle skadoodle. Let's see, shrink to fit and print. Yeah. I don't care. Okay. Well, they should be printing, so I can just turn back the screen. This one? Yeah, look at that. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but that's what it looks like. That's what I mean. It's kind of hard because of the light. You know, the light is creating shadow on it, so it's kind of like. But we got the little fire guys. We had the little ducky dudes. We just did the water little dudes. The Earth Sprite just finished. That actually came out pretty damn good. So again, it's kind of it's the lighting. The lighting is kind of making it horrible. So sorry in advance. Waiting on the Ghost Sprite, and then once it's done, which it is done, we got the little ghost dudes. So yeah. I don't have my art desk set up. It's not set up, and it's very messy. But essentially the plan is to make some star keychain or star charms to go with the keychains. I gotta cut these out. I only have 20 keychains. So essentially I'm gonna be like doing 2 each. You know what? Yeah. And yeah, we're just gonna go with the flow. So stay tuned. Let's see. So it would be this one. And I think my art desk camera got unplugged. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that really quick. Did I ever plug it back in? I did not. I didn't. Yeah, dude, I'm like a whole mess right now. I gotta plug in back the stupid thing. So hold on. Enjoy looking at my desk. Okay. Everything has been updated. Let me see. Properties, webcam. I don't know. It's a camera. Is it this one? Is it that one? Is it just not gonna let me see it? Or, you know what? I had this labeled as art desk. Is it this one? Huh. It's actually not turning on. Alright, well, I guess we're not having a camera. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, wait. I might just be a complete dumbass. You know why it's not working? You know why? It wasn't plugged into the tower. Such an idiot. Alright, is it this one? Ah, look at that, we did it, y'all. Okay, hold on. You guys are gonna see my room. Just gonna speed it right here. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Hi. From over there. Hi. So... yeah, that means I gotta use, instead of my actual desk mic, I'm gonna use my headset mic. So, let's figure this out. Alright. How about that? Look at that. I might be a little bit louder on this one because I'm using headphone mic, but, and also I might hit it a lot accidentally. But I think we're good to go. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna scooch over there. So, put this over here. I don't need this. I want this though. Ugh. I got my thingies here. Here. I had no time to like clean my area because I'm like, yeah, I'll just do this along the way, you know, because why not? I should have cleaned it. Should have cleaned it. So I need to bring, because computer is that way, I need to bring up my chat on my phone so I can see if anyone is saying hello or not. It's fine. Okay. So the plan is to cut these essentially. I need to move these though, because they're still... shit, there's like so much I was multitasking, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna drop everything that I'm doing and just worry about it later. So I should actually finish these. So what I was doing is that essentially, these are the charms. They're little stars, and I bake them in the oven, and then they're gonna go with the keychains. The Sprite keychains. And essentially what this is, the liquid stuff is glue. What is this? Oven bake clay adhesive. So as soon as I bake this, it's gonna be glued together. So to my knowledge, I have finished the water Sprite, so they're gonna get 2. I have finished the punk Sprite, which is black and like this purpley red. And then I think I was working on the fire Sprite. So I have red, and then I was gonna do orange, and then I kind of just took a break. And then just never went back to it. Also, I hope you guys can see this, which I think yes, you guys can. Just there's a lot of background crap. So, like, I'm starting to get into these projects that I want to try. The next project I want to try is, making, God, what are they called? It's like a fidget. That's, like, how my mind sees it. It's, crap! What are they called? Dude, I can't think of the name. Essentially, you get some clay. Just like this, okay? You get some clay. and you roll it into a ball, and then you kind of flatten it out so it becomes like it's almost like a fidget, but it's more of a, it's like soft. It's like a sensory kind of fidget. The name of it just is escaping me, but it looks really simple to make. So I really wanna make it and make like characters and, you know, like Studio Ghibli, maybe even do some sprites from Fortnite. Make some Halloween ones, like I don't know, like just anything. I'm like, I have this clay, this oven baked clay that I've constantly just have it sit in a bin, and I'm like, this would be a perfect way to just use it, you know? Make some stuff out of it, see if people like it, and then make more of it if people like it. So I might get into it. I think once I kind of finish like the little Sprite experiment, I guess, I might move on to something else. I will say I will be opening up my Etsy shop back. That is gonna come back. My plan is that I do start to, I will put these on Etsy. However, they're not gonna be called sprites. I'm gonna call them, like, squishies. And, you know, that way Etsy doesn't flag me for copyright. But, yeah. So, Etsy store is gonna come back. I just gotta essentially kind of reopen it, take some pictures, make it look nice. Start advertising it, like, hey. Because originally the plan was on Instagram. On Instagram, that's where I was like, hey, if you want to buy something, just direct message me and we can, you know, talk it out. No one has ever, like, no one's done it at all. I made so many sales on Etsy. Mainly it was the Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps. People really loved it, but the, God, who was it? Whoever, I want to say Bethesda, but yeah, I think so. Anyways, Etsy took it down because they're like, hey, you can't sell that here due to copyright. And I'm like, you're telling me, yes, I didn't really create it, but I'm like, I made the product though, and I painted it and all that stuff, and you're telling me I am not allowed to have this, but you will allow like thousands of other people legitimately have more cleaner. Definitely you can tell like they bought it from the store and now are just reselling it, or like they bought it from the store, made a model of it, and then started to like or make a mold and then started making like their own, but then just reselling it or 3D printing it. Essentially they're doing the same shit, but I'm like, you're telling me they're okay to have it, but I can't have my little thing up? So I'm like, but anyways, the Sunset Sarsaparilla was like my biggest sell. And so I'm like, I'm gonna bring all of this back, but it's not, I'm not gonna call it by the original name anymore. It's gonna be called something entirely different, but it's gonna be from the actual place. So like Fallout, instead of calling like Fallout Sunset Sarsaparilla, I'm just gonna be like post-apocalyptic soda bottle keychain cap or whatever. Okay, so these are done. The little stars are done. I just have to bake them. I gotta bake it for who knows how long. I keep This is the biggest struggle that I have with baking, is that I'm not getting it the temperature correct. I always over bake it and it cracks. Like it messes up and I'm like, bro. So I think I said I was gonna do 2 each, so I'm just gonna we'll put that one here for now. Then I started about like, I'm like, oh, maybe I should put these on like actual keychains like I normally do, cuz I did these on photo paper because I was going to put resin on top, and I'm like, what kind of paper goes well with resin? Right? Obviously not normal paper, cuz dude, it'll like just consume that like there's like no tomorrow. And they were like, oh, photo paper. Or like glossy paper. And I was like, okay, I have that. I'll just try it out, see if it works. So I could do that, actually. Not gonna lie, though, I kind of don't want to make the peanut squishy. I will, but I kind of don't want to because of how, like, dude, that thing's terrifying. And it's super detailed, and I feel like because it's a YouTuber, I don't know, like, I kind of just don't want to do it. I will, though, because it is part of, like, the squishy line, but I'm just like, man, I don't know if I want to do that. But I was thinking, once I make his thing, instead of star charms, I was gonna make little peanuts. So, little peanuts and maybe a star, but I thought that would be pretty funny. Okay, so I have my things here. So I didn't realize it was two-sided, so what I might do is I might do the actual, like, image, and then I might, on the back, might be, like, my store logo or something like that. Print it out. So the plan is, essentially, it pops in, goes in like that. The thing is, dude, it's like a hair too big, so it doesn't fit perfect. And I don't want to cut it, because then it's just, I'm not going to have that perfect circle anymore. So I'm just going to try to, like, force it in. Kind of like that. And then where's my resin? Where's my UV flashlight? The question is this fully charged? It doesn't look fully charged. It looked like it'll do, but it's not, like, fully charged. We'll see. So essentially, the plan is, it's in the little template. It's in here. It's good to go. I'm gonna now pour resin all over it. And hope for the best. And then I'll just get this little... Oh, I got resin all over me! I dropped it like a dumbass! Oh, no! It's fine. It's fine. I can scoop it up. Oh, my God. So essentially, I'm just trying to spread it out. and hope that it's even. Kind of doesn't look like it's even. Maybe I need to add more. See if that evens it out just a little bit. So I think my challenge is gonna be figuring out how much resin I need to really fill this up. I should have got a lighter because there's bubbles. I don't want bubbles in here. I'm gonna go grab a lighter really quick. I'm taking this with me because I don't want it to get ruined. I also might burn my fingers too, because, you know, a lighter. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this though without burning my fingers? Okay, it looks pretty good to me. I'm just gonna... Time to cure it. And hope for the best. Dude, this thing's getting hot. It's kind of crazy. Okay, hold on. That shit's hot. Ooh! Ooh! It's getting a little toasty. Just gonna put that right there. Oh shit, it lifted up the thing. Oh, I didn't catch that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna like, can you guys see it? So it lifted up the paper right there. And it needs to go down. How does one accomplish this? The whole thing just came out. Oh no. Okay, so I think what's gonna have to happen is that I need to glue it down, wait for it to dry, and then try to see. Yeah, see? It just came undone. Let me see. Holy shenanigans, that's bright. Oh, my eyeballs. So, it's super hard. Also gonna... Because I have resin on my fingers, so I'm gonna just let this dry on my fingers. So, the problem is that it curved, and that's probably where I placed it. So, and I can't necessarily move it. So I'm gonna say this one, I'm just gonna set it over there. I'm gonna say it didn't work out. I can use, I'll use glue. I'll try to see if I can glue it down. I don't know if I want to use super glue. I don't know if I want to use super glue, so I'll use normal glue. And I'll try again. Put a good drop in there, and then we're just gonna hope for the best. Knowing me, I should probably spread it around. Instead of trying to see if it'll... Okay. Well, so we'll try that. Okay, here's another ducky. Good thing I printed a buttload of these. Okay, I see the glue popping out, so I'm just gonna let this dry. I'll put it there, see if that works. I'm hoping it works. I did notice there was kind of some residue on it. Kind of hoping that won't affect it that bad. So if I let it dry... then I can try again. And then we'll go from there. I'm gonna switch this with that, so that way it can dry quicker. In the meantime, I can probably just work on this. Might need to add more well, actually no. It's actually pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna set these aside, probably right here. This can go right here. Bring back the star shape mold. And I guess we're just gonna make some molds in the meantime, and hopefully it dries, and then once it dries I can put the resin on it and see if that worked. So where's the tool that I was... There it is. So since I'm only making 2 of these, I don't need to make 5. My mindset, like I had, like I need to make... I had 20 of the keychains, and I was like, yeah, I'll do 5 of each Sprite. And then I think this morning it dawned on to me. It's like, how are you gonna make 5 of each Sprite when there's a total of 11 and you only got 20 damn keychains? How make that make sense? And then I was like, right. I just didn't know how to do math. So then scoop out all the leftovers. Kind of make it look pretty again. Flatten it out with my finger. And then kind of smooth it out. Boom, 1 star done. Alright. Second star is done. I just gotta flatten it out. Let's see. Let's see if it's dry. Yeah, it looks dry. Alright, so I'm gonna pause on this. I got clay on my fingers now. Just gonna put it right here. We're gonna set this aside. And we're gonna set that aside. Alright, let's try again. Let's try again with the resin. This time I shouldn't drop it. Okay, I think I actually put the perfect amount. Alright, so now we're gonna do the flames. So there's no bubbles in here. However, there's bubbles that don't want to go away. It's not going away. They're like on the very bottom. I'm just like, hey, come to the surface, yeah? So I can, you know, like, make it go away. What if I, like, heat the bottom? No. Dude, I feel like it's actually making it worse. Actually... Did I mess this one up too? Do I have like a little... I do. Like, what if I pop it? My stream keeps updating and I keep thinking like someone is doing something. But there's no one there. Like, it's not. I'm just tripping out. Again, these ones are like at the very bottom. Like I can't really do anything. Ooh, I got my finger. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's good enough for it. Okay, anything wrong with it? Anything wrong with it? Nope, that is causing it to get very hot though. Ooh, that stinks. Is it lifting? It's lifting! What the hell? Oh, that's hot. Okay. It lifted. Again, how the hell am I gonna get this in there without it lifting? Yeah, so it's doing the exact same thing that it did with the first one. How do I beat that? Is it lifting because it's not fitting around the thing smoothly? But that means I have to reprint it all. And I don't want to. I would have to, I would have to reprint it. I don't know how to... How does one beat this? Did I not give it enough time to dry? Is that what's going on? I don't think I did. I gotta think about that. Probably have to do some research. Be like, hey, UV resin is not working. Why? That's so weird. Ooh, it's 5:15 already. How much time do I got left? How much time we got? You know what? I might end stream now because I'm kind of at a pickle. And I don't want to continue the stars if I can't do the keychains. So everything is now kind of put at pause until I figure out what the hell is wrong with the keychains. God, that means I gotta reprint all of them. Not for sure. I don't know. I gotta do some research. We're gonna switch over back to here. My hands are dirty. I hope I didn't just get resin in my hair. That would really suck. Hello? Desk camera. So we're moving over here. Did I think I got resin in my hair? That's gonna be great. I'll find it later. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I gotta figure out what the hell is happening with the resin. I'm starting to think that it's a combination. It's getting too hot. Therefore, like, it's starting to, like, warp the paper. And also, because the paper, circle paper, is just a hair bigger, it's also not helping for it to stay flat. So I gotta figure that out before I even consider on doing anything else. That being said, thank you everybody who tuned in and said hello. Brianna, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is open and available for everyone. If you guys want to say hello on YouTube... Oh, wait. I have... No. I'm not going to post YouTube. No. Because it's my gaming YouTube. You know what? No. If you want to say hello on the YouTube channel when I stream games, it is off. It is right there for you. If you guys want to check out my art on Instagram, highly recommend it. It's going to be great. You guys get to see all the goodies that I make. Etsy is coming back. I just gotta kind of make the product, take pictures of it, post it, and all that stuff. I say Instagram is probably the best way to, like, keep in tabs with, like, the newest stuff that's happening. What's today? Today's Monday. Thursday... Normally Thursday I would stream, but I got a lot of stuff going on Thursday, so I might stream on Wednesday. The continuation of the Oblivion challenge run of the achievement. If nothing goes wrong, stay tuned for Wednesday. Friday, if nothing's going on, we might do a Fortnite stream. Don't know if Jago's going to be joining. I don't know if he's going to do that, but we might do it with the Musty crew. the Musty gang, you know? So stay tuned, stay tuned. Yeah. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you next time. Skedaddle skadoodle, everybody.